say a 3-chord strand is not easily broken. So how can we take these 3 chords to make our trading system not easily broken? A lot of times we draw up channels to find our support or resistance. Maybe we even draw a downward channel inside this upward channel, and that's about the extent of our drawing. But if we think drawing channels gives us the power to enter into a trade or somewhere to take profits, then shouldn't we be considering what it would look like to have all 3 of these on our charts? And here we go, no indicators. Typically we draw from the bottom of the channel upward, find out where that resistance is, shows us where support is, and resistance. But what else can we confirm? Is there another way to look at these charts? Well, what if we look at this from a horizontal highs and lows, duplicate that up, and see where it lands? So now we have a nice diagonal line going up, and we have a horizontal line giving us the same resistance price. What if we took from these highs and these lows, created the downward channel, duplicated up once and twice? We can now add that downward channel diagonal line to our other 2 lines, showing that this would be a great place to take a trade. Now, I will give you a little bit warning, like snow, this isn't always work out exactly. I took this downward channel, duplicated it up, gave me a resistance line right here, found horizontal support and resistance, moved that up, showing me resistance right here, came across the bottom. I had old support, resistance, support, giving me all 3 lines as an area of resistance. But as you can see, price went a little bit higher, which could be used for a double down. We see this all the time in our trades. When we take a trade against resistance and it doesn't work out, it comes up to a higher resistance because of the channel duplication. Just as we search for these resistance levels, it's also another way to find support levels, especially after 4. Here's leg 1 Elliott wave, leg 2, leg 3, leg 4, leg 5, right into that support. So the saying is, old support becomes new resistance. Great place to take a trade. So maybe we could add some horizontal lines to get confluence. And what would it look like if we added a downward channel? Horizontal, uptrend diagonal, downtrend diagonal. It's a little bit sloppy, so maybe take another trade. Overall, diagonal uptrend channel, support and resistance. Right up against it, but before we take a trade, let's take another look. Support and resistance, support, duplicated up once, and again. Now we have horizontal support and upward diagonal support. Downward channel duplication up, giving you a nice little range. And maybe a key takeaway is always use the highest of all 3 of the resistance lines to enter into the trade. Take from the bottom of support, bring it up to the resistance. Seems like a great place to immediately take a trade, but let's see what else we can find. Down channel duplication. So we have the upward channel, but on the downward channel, it's giving us a little bit higher for price to go up. Let's see what horizontal does. Take from the highs and lows, range box, move it up, and it too is showing us that price could go a little bit higher before entering into the trade. I just wanted to bring this added bonus to you in case you're using the polynomial, LRC, or standard deviation, because when price comes up into those levels, this is computer animated, and these lines can increase as price goes up, giving you a new look at this whole chart. So a way to safeguard your trading is use other things like horizontal lines to add to the confluence of where you're at, why you're there, and why it should take a reversal. Or even using downtrend diagonals to see if there's a higher resistance area that you need to consider. 2 lines is good, 3 lines is better. Even confirming the channel by drawing your own in, or using a horizontal line to confirm those other 2 lines. Not forgetting that downward channel to show you the best possible area to enter into the trade, or possibly where it'd be a great place to double down your trade. Support and resistance is the name of the game. Add all 3 of these when you're trying to define where to enter into a trade.